I'm on my way out to Winter River.
High altitude training.
Looking like there's some clouds in the sky, but we might get some sun. I got my little speaker here
to begin with, but that's been kind of one thing that I've really
listening to
training. It's just
Ben Greenfield fitness podcast. He's got some biohacks for
and I have
for coronavirus to boost your immune system. All kinds of good info on there.
On a daily basis are the same type of things that we can do to manage the robustness of our
back to driving.
Exactly.
Today out here, it's pretty nice. There's a chill in the air and there's some wind. And the trail's a bit icy, although I haven't. There's enough of the forest floor mixed in, so it's not really slippery as of yet. Anyway, we'll see if we'll get the ice pegs out if we need them. But yeah, it's a little chill in the air. It's a little overcast. There was some sun spots as I was driving out here, but we're gonna give the trail a go. Yeah, and the road is gonna be muddy the next little while, so it's not too bad this morning because it's cold enough that it's not mushy. It's there's enough cold in the air, enough frozen enough, so it's not damp. So we're good getting by here now, but I say later today, if the sun comes out, it's gonna be a bit of a muddy walk through. Of course, you can go on the trail here without coming down this road. You have to kind of circle. You'd have to kind of circle back, come back the same way you came, sort of thing. I'm hoping to see more eagles today. I want to do a little video on the eagles out here, but I'm hoping to get some more footage before I do. Anyway. The other morning when the 6 of them were circling up there. You can see it in the video, it's cool. They're a bit farther away, but it was so awesome. 6 eagles soaring and frolicking all around. You could tell it was spring. I see here that this little brook is going full. It was all frozen over there before, you couldn't see it, but it's running very smooth there today. It's flowing out. Nice. Well, this is cool. There's a couple of Canadian geese here. Oh, they're going to take off. I hadn't seen them there. Off they go. They'll find another spot down by the river. I think they're out here looking for some more food or something. Normally the Canadian geese aren't too afraid. You can get pretty close to them, but those guys, well, I guess Penny was here, and there she goes, out down by there. Maybe they're circling back around. I can hear them over there. Well, you can see spring's coming. The old boardwalk here. He's clearing up. We're losing the snow. The old boardwalk down Raspberry Lane. There's lots of snow in here though. Still lots of snow left on the ground. And who knows, we can still get snow yet. Although it won't stay too long. It's around 8 o'clock. I was planning to get out here at get up at 5 and come. I did get up at 5, but I got busy doing some things. I like to every morning do a meditation, do some healthy practices, and do a little journal and do a few other little things. So I was going to come straight out, but I got into those things and got sidetracked. So I'm here now. I'm glad because it would have been dark and wouldn't get any footage. It's pretty cool. Yesterday I got Dave Stewart from the Charlottetown Guardian reached out, and I sent him some pictures and we did an interview. So the Guardian's supposedly gonna put out, he said he was gonna write it yesterday, put out a story on my hiking videos, which is really awesome. I'm getting lots of local press on these, and I think it's good. I'm trying to, you know, give people a positive note in these tough times, and talk about some health, little health things you can do to stay healthy, keep the mind healthy. So I think it's good. It's getting out to lots of people in this time when we're self-isolating and when things are a little rough. I know I had some rough days, but you know, the past few days have been awesome. So there's no one out here this morning, not a soul this early, but I imagine later today, although that wind is chilly. We're on our little bridge here. No sun right now. It's funny, when I was leaving town there was a bit of sun there, and the birds were just chirping like crazy. There's not as many bird sounds. There's quite a few. I can hear them off in a distance. Not close by right where I am right at the moment. I just got these new sunglasses, polarized Ray-Bans, for the coming summer months. Man, they're awesome. My eyes are just so comfortable. It's like an eye orgasm. They feel so great. You know, you just get a good pair of sunglasses that, you know, just a pleasure to your eyes. I guess we'll keep going. Go out to the North Loop and see what's going on out there. If there's any geese or eagles, or who knows what we're gonna find today. So you can tell spring's coming. There's honey down there. It's pretty swampy. All in there. Yay for spring. Keep coming, keep coming. Although it's gonna be tough when the sun starts shining and we're still self-isolating. That's gonna be tough. You're gonna want to get outside, and you just get that extra energy. Hopefully, although I think we're gonna be in this for April anyway, and maybe some of May, who knows, but hopefully it won't last much longer than that. Up here on this corner, just before the North Loop, there's just this crazy moss that's kind of taken over on all the trees. You see it. I think some people call it grandfather's beard or something like that. Some friends, when they come with me, collect it, do art projects with it. It's cool stuff, but I don't know how good it is for the trees. I think it kills the trees. Here's a close-up view of it. Take it off and roll it up and like make little mustaches with it. It's kind of fun stuff. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. We had a friend who is going through some, had a lung removed, and he's going through some chemo. Just started, so our whole sailing crew got together and we all sent in little video clips of our best wishes. And I'm editing it together, and we're gonna send it to him. And he loves to get dressed up. He's always promoting, you know, get-togethers and community. It's fantastic. He's just an amazing guy. And anyway, so we thought we got to do something for him. He always loves. He's got a whole, I think, room in his house just devoted to costumes. He loves dressing up. So all of us pulled out some costumes and we did these little video clips. It was fun. I haven't finished it yet. I'm still waiting for one or two from a few of the crew. Our crew's all around the world. Some are in Vancouver and British Columbia and different spots. One's in Australia. Anyway, so they're all sending them in to me, and we're going from there. It's just kind of fun to put together. So this is kind of cool. A tree that's fallen over, but it still had all its little pine cones or little cones, and obviously the squirrels are having a field day here, getting all the snacks they want. It's a little icy down here. I'm gonna kind of going off the trail a little bit just so I don't slip, but it's not like slick. There's enough stuff on the ground to keep a bit of traction. The first time I've come down out on the actual shore. Sometimes the water's right up past the banks there, but tide is a bit lower. It's a little lower on the river today. This river empties out into Tracadie Bay, so it must be affected by the tides for sure. So I came down on the sand. It's pretty awesome out there, all the way down the river. There's a nice fresh wind, although a little cool, blowing in. It's refreshing. The water's crystal clear. Take off my sunglasses, and I don't know if you guys can see. What a day. Beautiful, beautiful day. No eagles, no Canada geese out here today. It's pretty quiet. So I'm just going to stop and in this fresh air and have a little seat on this bench and do a meditation quick and then get on my way. It's so nice to see some ground. Snow is melting in the woods. Oh, that cool air is so fresh. Wakes you up. After my meditation up there, I'm still like, I'm walking around, I'm still in the zone, right? Like from the monitoring the breath and slowing down the breathing, and I kind of feel I don't know how to explain it. I feel good. But I'm more aware. Like my senses are a little more acute. I can hear a little better and see a bit better. And things are good. Things are good. Oh, got lots to do today. I'm gonna go home and get at my list, my daily list that I make every morning. And I'm gonna make something really good for lunch. I'm hungry. I've been adding a little more carbs into my diet So not like spaghetti or pasta or anything, but like some sweet potato, some strawberries yesterday, fresh strawberries, just some things that are a little higher up on the carb scale. So that leaves me with a little hunger, which I don't normally have. Anyway, I'm thinking about making a really awesome healthy salad and maybe cooking some salmon. And I've got some more oysters there. A couple oysters and some pecans. I love pecans. I never had pecans that much, but I started buying them. They're filled with all kinds of great, with the really good fat. But they taste so awesome. They're my new favorite nut. That and pistachios. Pecans and pistachios, the peanuts. Can't wait to get home. Make a meal. Well, I'll wait for noon, but what a day. It's a great way to start the morning. Yesterday, in my downtime, I watched a really cool interview. If you wanna get thinking about things, a great interview on a show called Impact Theory, which I'm loving. There's so many great interviews. Tom BILYEU, who's an entrepreneur and a successful entrepreneur, but he interviews people. And the Impact Theory is about impacting people's lives to make better. Anyway, he had this ANNAKA Harris interviewed, and she's written a couple books, a children's book, and then another book called Consciousness. Consciousness, a brief guide to the fundamental mysteries of the mind. And man, it was a good interview. Like, it was just talking about consciousness and the whole thing. And I took notes and then it led me into a whole bunch of other videos about trees, and how trees, if they're conscious or not, and how they interact with other trees. And I watching a couple of videos on that. It just gets you thinking, like flex those mind muscles. It was great. So check out Impact Theory, ANNAKA Harris, and there's all kinds of other really great interviews there on that Impact Theory show. If you're looking for something in these times, or something to do to inspire,